Welcome back to the BJack 70 show. I'm your host, Brandon Jackson, and we're here for another episode of Brandon's Bets, another profitable episode of Brandon's Bets. Like I've been bringing you a profitable episode every week, almost every week of the NFL season. We are a nice 41 and 29 against the spread on the season, and we're looking to keep it going, looking to keep the party going. So before we get into our five bets of the week, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Channels going up, views going up, subscribers going up. Get in early. So when I hit that, hit that 1,000 subscriber, that 10,000, that 100,000, that 500,000, that 1 million subscriber plaque. When I hit that, you can say you got in on the ground level. You can say I knew him before he was famous, before he was big. You feel me? You feel me? So, because we gonna get there, but we're gonna start off right now, grind, and do it the right way. But anyway, let's get into actually before we get into Brandon's bets, before we get into it, Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers just lost to the Atlanta Falcons 29-28 on a game-winning field goal, um in part by Baker Mayfield throwing an interception in the fourth quarter that allowed the Atlanta Falcons to go score a touchdown. The Falcons needed to go for two. They didn't get it. Um, Bucks got it back. They didn't. They got one first down. They needed one more first down. Didn't get it. Had to punt. Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins. Prime time. Kirk Cousins came through. Came through tonight. Drove the Falcons down the field. Got in the field goal range. And Zane Gonzalez put one through the uprights. Ball game. Ball game. You love to see it. You love to see it. You know, Baker. There's a lot of talk. There was a lot of talk about Baker Mayfield, how the Browns let him go, and I thought we were done. I thought we had moved on, but it resurfaced. It resurfaced. Tyler Dunn did an article about it, talking about how he was disrespected in the by the front office and the leadership and the coaching staff and blah 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 blah. He's gone. It doesn't matter. It's 4 years ago. Bye. See ya. We don't care anymore. Go have your little fun. You did the thing in Los Angeles, got cut from Carolina. Tampa Bay brought you in, but it seems like Mr. Mayfield that you are a Dave Canales and Liam Cohen merchant. You know, them dudes leave out the door, and what do you know? What do you know? Well, I mean, you might not be a Liam Cohen, Dave Canales merchant. You might not. You're just hurt. You're hurt, just like you were in 2021. Hurt shoulder. You know, pump faking the ball all over. You can't pull the trigger anymore. You don't know what you're looking at. They're talking about Cleveland quarterbacks don't know what they're looking at. You don't know what you're looking at in Tampa. Pump faking and you pump faking. It looked like you at the damn Jersey Shore with Mikey and Paulie D in them. That's what you look like. And when you do get it off, it's either going to the other team or it's getting batted down at the line of scrimmage. This is 2021 all over again. All over again. And if you're a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan, I'm going to pray for you because I keep saying on this channel, I've seen this movie before, and you don't like how it ends. You're going to get to the end of the season. He's not going to be able to complete a pass when he needs to complete a pass. He's going to blame everybody else. He's going to throw receivers under the bus. I've seen this movie before. I've seen it before. He's gonna get pissed off. He's gonna storm off the field. He's gonna do all that shit. I'm telling you, if you're a Bucks fan, buckle in. You're not gonna like the rest of this regular season, my friends. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is the Baker Mayfield experience. You got all the good parts. You got 2 years. Is it 2 or 3 years of the good parts? You got 2 years of the good parts. Now this is the bad Baker Mayfield. He's back. Bad Baker Mayfield is back. I'm telling you, he pump faking like it's a fucking rave going on. Anyway, let's get into these bets, man. I'm fired up. First off, got the Bills -1.5 at the New England Patriots. The Bills are not going to let the New England Patriots run them off of their block. The AFC East has been theirs as long as Josh Allen has been elite, which has been quite a few years now. And, I say this, I don't know. The Patriots probably will win the AFC East, but Bills still got to show them who Big Dog is, who Big Brother is. Um, and the Patriots been on a crazy winning streak. They've been hot. They're due for a loss, and 1.5 against Josh Allen. I think the Bills can cover that. I think this is going to be a field goal game. We got a lot. We basically got five, I think, field goal games that we're betting on this week, and I think the Bills will come out on top on this one. Um, Josh Allen is doing this thing. I mean, the Patriots are good. The Patriots are a good team, but I just feel it in the air. Josh Allen going to New England. He knows what to do. I'm taking the Bills -1.5 on that side. I have nothing bad to say about the Patriots. It's just you can't win all these games, and excuse me, and this feels like one that, coming off the bye, they've had a week. They've had a week to be at home, read about themselves on the internet. Drake May is the MVP. Read all that type of stuff. Come back, you could very easily. They could be flat. They could not be ready. It could take them a quarter or a half to get back in the swing of things. And if Josh Allen is on, if Josh Allen is playing like that guy, it's gonna be too late. So once again, I got the Bills -1.5 at the New England Patriots. Next up, the rematch. I got the Cincinnati Bengals +2.5 against the Baltimore Ravens. Bengals are at home. Ravens have struggled. Ravens coming off a loss. Um, I don't. I really don't know how to feel about Baltimore right now. Don't know how to feel about Lamar Jackson. I do know how to feel about Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense. They're going to put up points. They're going to put up points, and these games are always close, especially with Cincinnati being at home. +2.5, I think, is enough. Um, I would love it to be +3, just just in case. I think it will. It could be a field goal game again. Um, well, not again is because they already played and it wasn't a field goal game, but like I mean another field goal game this week. Um, these Bengals, Joe Burrow may not want to play football, but he's going to play football. And when he does play football in 2025, he's throwing flames out there, throwing to T. Higgins with a concussion, scoring touchdowns. Jamar Chase is going to get back involved. They, it's again, it's always fireworks when these two teams get together. Um, I don't know if I'm expecting it again, but these Ravens are vulnerable. You a couple bounces either way, In the last game that they played, it could have been a completely different game. Zay Flowers almost, almost got a touchdown taken away. Isaiah Likely, Isaiah Likely fumbles right before he gets the goal line. Two touchdowns could have looked a whole lot different last time. I'm expecting it to be closer, but I expect the Bengals to be close enough to cover. So I'm taking them. I'm taking them plus 2.5. We're on a roll. The Chargers, Los Angeles Chargers, going into Kansas City plus 5.5. The Chiefs don't look like they can beat a quality team by a touchdown. Doesn't matter who the quality team is. When they go play Tennessee next week, I think they'll be able to beat them by a touchdown. But they're not doing it against the Chargers. Even with Justin Herbert looking a little shaky with the broken wrist, they went out and got it done on Monday. I think they come back and wouldn't be surprised if they win outright. Because that's how it's going for the Chiefs this season. Could definitely see the Chargers winning outright, but at the very least, they cover this 5.5. There's I I can't believe I'm saying this, but the Kansas City Chiefs, there's no way I could see them beating somebody by a touchdown in the state that they're in. They haven't shown us the capability to do that in in a long time. In a long time, like weeks and months ago was the last time I thought this Chiefs team could really win by a touchdown. Um, it is what it is. I don't have a lot of faith in the Chargers to win outright. They could, and I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take them to cover plus 5.5. I think they get that done. And fourth up, we have the Green Bay Packers minus 2.5 at the Denver Broncos. Jordan Love is playing out of his mind. Got to give him credit. If it started a little bit earlier in the season, that Jordan Love MVP take that I had earlier in the season on, on our prediction shows, you could have had some life, but he is playing well. Broncos are the Broncos. Great defense. Bo Nix is going to do whatever Bo Nix does. I think this is going to be super, super low scoring. Both of these defenses are great. Don't know if the Packers will be able to run the ball. Josh Jacobs is hurt. I don't know if Wilson is good enough to really get yards on this defense. But Jordan Love has been playing well enough that I will have optimism with him passing the ball against his Broncos secondary. He's been playing that well. Jaden Reed is back. Christian Watson has been on fire. Um, Matthew Golden's out, but they've been getting it done. They've whatever they've been putting into action has been working, and I think it continues. I think the Packers again field goal game, win it by 3, and that'll win this bet. Um, and we'll see how that goes. But I got the Packers minus 2.5 at the Broncos. And last up, going to Monday Night Football, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers minus 3 at home against the Miami Dolphins. It'll be in Pittsburgh. It'll be in the cold. It'll be at home. I don't trust Miami in the cold. You can guarantee Miami in the cold is gonna fold up like laundry. They're gonna fold up like lawn chairs. They don't do well. Mike McDaniel himself doesn't do well in the cold. So how could you expect his team to do anything in the cold? Um, Steelers, Aaron Rodgers played an excellent game last week. Jalen Warren, Kenneth Gainwell on the ground. On the other side, Devon Achan, ribs hurt. He'll probably play. How effective will he be? Unfortunately, looking like TJ Watt will probably miss the game. And shout out to TJ Watt, apparently in the hospital with some lung issues. Hopefully he can get well soon. Like wish the best for TJ Watt. Um, but yeah, this is less a bet for the Steelers and a bet against the Dolphins. Um, I don't trust them. If I'm ever in a good position to bet against the Dolphins, I'm gonna take it, and I feel like this is a good position. Steelers at home, Dolphins in the cold, -3, just a field goal, another field goal game. This could, I don't know, this has the potential to be a very boring Monday night football game, and that'll be fine. Steelers just go ahead and win 17-13. We'll take it. Ugly win. Aaron Rodgers gonna come up and gloat in the press conference. It'll work for us. It'll work for us this week. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the Pittsburgh Steelers -3 at the Dolphins, and just to go over everything else, Packers -2.5 at the Broncos, Chargers +5.5 at the Chiefs, Bengals 2.5 versus the Ravens, and the Bills -1.5 at the New England Patriots. That's it. That's another episode of Brandon's Bets. Appreciate you guys being here. Go ahead and like the video. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram at BJack70. It's the BJack70 show. Thank you for being here. Tell a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm better than your favorite better. Let's keep the party going. And until the next one, I'll see you.